Oh, you guys are predictable. I knew someone was gonna say something. But no, I don't. I mean, I wouldn't say dirty. I just would say I'm very myself, animated. Some people would say extra. Some people say annoying. But I'm just having fun out there. I'm just having a good time. That's like just having fun out there. That's all. Yeah, that's just what it is. So
I think
yeah,
yesterday's practice in particular, you really tried to, set a tone, I guess, with the defense
yeah,
and with the, I guess, assert yourself a little bit more.
yeah.
What made you want to do that?
No, it's all. A lot of that is definitely calculated. I just felt like a day. We're day whatever of training camp. We've been going at it. You know, I don't want as being in the position I'm in, you got to kind of recognize when there's a day or there's a time where guys could kind of get a little, just human nature. You've been going at it hard, just practicing against each other, whatever. In training camp, you're kind of like, oh dang, let's just get to the game, whatever. But it's like, nah, you got to find a way to get yourself going so that everyone else can get going too. So it's all definitely calculated and everything like that, and just to bring a little bit more juice, energy, whatever to practice.
Calculated from previous days, or that day you felt something that made you kind of want to do it?
I just, well, just personally, I definitely just thought like, I've been having a good camp, but I could definitely be better and bring it more. And like, I just haven't been being that part of myself. And so I was just like, you just kind of feel it. It was a hot day, the hottest it's been at training camp. You're like, nah, I won't let that creep in for a minute. Let me just let me just find a way to bring something extra, so that way everybody can feed off the energy and kind of raise the level of play of the guys around me.
Who are some other guys that bring that energy out?
On our side, E-Rob brings it every day. Love what he brings to the team. Love his leadership. Javon, he's obviously a heck of a player, but he has some great leadership skills. There's a lot of guys on our defense who bring that. And, there's a lot of guys on our offense who don't back down from that. They accept that. They welcome that. They embrace it. And so then that's what brings the level of practice up.
Who are some of those guys on offense?
They got a lot of guys everywhere, guys all on the O-line who, don't back down. And when I get going, they want to shut me up. So they make sure they're on their stuff. So, that's kind of just the camaraderie we have, but it's all love, it's all respect, and it's just competitive nature.
How is Coach trying to really push players like yourself and some of those players that were here before you got here? How does he try to really influence you guys to kind of take the next step and maybe not linger on things that you did in
Yeah,
the past, but also
no, definitely. Well, the biggest thing is he definitely just encourages us to be ourselves, and he welcomes us to be ourselves. He's a good leader. He's a good coach, and I like the way he has his way. He's a player's coach, so he definitely invites you to be yourself, and so that way, because that's the number one thing. If you're not yourself, it's hard to, if you're trying to confine yourself in a way that he wants, it's hard to, be the player you can be if you're not the person you can be first. So.
Christian, what are Mackenzie Alexander's
Ah,
strengths?
yeah. Well, you already know his strengths. He's a good player because he went to Clemson, so that's number one. No, but I think he's a veteran presence on this team now. Played a lot of ball, played a lot of good ball in the NFL. He's a Florida boy, things like that. So, he's a guy who's gonna come and work. He's a smart player. I've been able to be around him for a year when we were in college together, and that's one thing he always did was work hard, and he always knew what to do. So I can imagine he'll bring a lot of the same things to us.
Christian, we talked to X and Javon at start camp about one defender who would open our eyes. They both mentioned you.
Yeah.
Unsolicited. Why do you think your teammates view you as ready to be the guy that's going
Yeah.
to open everybody's eyes?
No, I definitely appreciate that by them, but I really can tell you other than the fact that I just try to come in here every day, work hard, and make the other guys around me better. I just try to each and every day to hone in, focus on my technique, maximize my strengths and get better at my weaknesses, and that's just what I try to do and bring it every day. And you continually do those things day after day, play after play, and I guess people take note of those things. So, I just try to be the best team that I can be, best player I can be.
I know as a player you want to be well-rounded, but is there one element of your game that you feel like you focus on and anticipate it translating into the season?
Really just definitely just playing the game within the game, the mental aspect of it, not just beating guys and dominating them physically, but, knowing how to attack, more so taking a holistic approach to the game, knowing what the offense is trying to do, how they're trying to attack us as a defense, where I can take my shots, when's a good time to maybe, make this adjustment or that adjustment and just play the different game within the game.
One of my favorite guys to watch out here is actually Coach Austin Clark. Just the way he celebrates you guys making
Yeah.
Juice there. Do you want to say
Uh-huh.
about how he?
No, I love Coach Clark. He's a heck of a coach. And he brings it every day, and he holds us to a high standard. He's been doing that since day one. He's been here. He just holds us to the highest of standards. He knows how great we can be, and he's gonna push us to be that great each and every day. It doesn't matter how hot it is, how many plays we work, none of that. He just wants us to be our best each and every play. And he's such a good coach teaching technique. So my technique's got a lot better. A lot of other guys on the defense, the line's technique got a lot better. And he just brings that juice with good, bad, or indifferent.
Anything you know now that you wish you knew coming into the league?
More so, just always, like I always talk about, just about the process. You just got to stick with the process, because there's going to be a lot of things that are new to you. Things are going to be going fast. There's a lot of things you're going to have to adjust to. But you just got to stay with the process, and and never waver, never grow weary of doing the things, the little things right, and then eventually, you'll reap the benefits of that.